In 1964, Northern Rhodesia had changed its name to Zambia when it actually got its independence from its colonizers, the Britons. Years later, when Kenneth Kaunda ruled for 27 years, we had the movement for multi-party democracy in 1991, which was later on displaced in 2011 by the Patriotic Front by President Michael Sata, the late. Years later, today, 2021, we have the United Party for National Development, UPND, under the leadership of President-elect Hakainde Hichilema. We now have a different administration and get to learn more of what we're going to experience in this particular new government. We actually took time to have an insight from the general public, what they're expecting, and well, they shared. This is what we learned. So joining me right now is one of the people that we came across from the Central Business District, someone who says in Lusaka, and is going to give us an insight according to his own expectations of what we're yet to find out. So, Mr. Ernest, 12th August, Zambia went to the polls.
Sure.
And then 4 days later, we elected a different president and a different government altogether. The president now is Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, replacing Dr. Edgar Chagwalungu. What are you expecting from this new government and indeed this new president?
My expectations are nilinayo. That's from mwana kambira beve kuti pa speech yao. Mwana kambira kuti one, he doesn't want cadalism. Tifuna tuone zona kuti makadazi asira.
Okay.
Two, but you work on the economy. Want to see the Zambian economy improving. Three, also he promised about the youth development. We want to see that the youths, they have what they have been promised to.
Okay.
Yes, those are the expectations. The things that I want to see happening.
Okay.
So far so good as at Intercity. I work from Intercity.
Okay.
Vonse vintu voneka vili bunokozi wa polisi bazungurukamo bapitamo balesa vaukada yayi bana botenga ndrama kuli mwakamba tino ndine commander balesa yayi osaba pasa ndrama. Okay. Chorus to the office.
Okay.
Yeah. So tufuna mtendero amene ojani watirangiza upitirize.
Okay.
Tunaona Zambia yakudala wabai ulemu ku muntu aliyense.
Okay.
Ndiye vintu vamene mongaine ndeva nikabira kuona.
Okay.
Ulemu ubwerere ba polisi bapasiwe mpamvu zawo bazisebenza according na lamulo.
Okay. So maonedwe yanu so far mukamba kuti bamba ko kudara kusebenza kali kuti apolisi ambao pasa mpamvu zawo chifukwa bapitamo and then the so-called commanders bareka kungarama commander kulibe commander bonse balisemo manje
bonse vasira vonse vija.
Okay.
Kulibe wa PF anapita mvya vanzo pita mu PF botenga ndrama kuma buses kulibe vija.
Okay.
Na abantu ati swaoneka mushemuncho atabwa mu station akamba adonsa na passenger vonse vija balesa.
Okay.
So nona bayamba kusebenza.
Right here now joining me is Loveness, a youth. One of the majority that actually voted the new administration into office, according to the statistics that we have, and she gives us an insight of what her expectations are from the United Party for National Development, the UPND, as the new government. Loveness, now that we have changed from the ECL administration, we are now into the HH government. What are you expecting from this new administration?
First of all, I'm very much happy that he was elected as president because he's one of the people we supported and we voted for. And personally, I'm happy because I know to say in one way or the other will be supported, especially education-wise, for us students who are at Levi, Manawasa Medical University, and I'm sure there will be at least some bursaries for us. Okay. Looking at there is a large number of dropouts from school due to payment of fees, but looking at his body, he's going to fix it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Bali will pay. So apart from the aspects of bursaries, what's the afterlife perhaps after university? Are there any other prospects that you might think of that you might work on? Or those that have actually graduated before you have the graduates, the unemployed? What are your prospects?
I'm sure most of us are going to be employed, though we may not be all employed at once, but at least there will be hope for us incoming to say, if these ones have been cleared, definitely we are the next step.
Nice.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
There we have it from Lapnis. Let's keep getting more insights from Lusaka. My name is Hakainde Hichilema. Well, let's work Africa. We do not have a choice. Going forward, joining me right here is now Isaac Njovu, equally a resident of Lusaka, somewhere along Kafia Road, who we just came across, and is equally going to give us an insight about his own expectations from the president-elect today and who is going to be the Republican president after the inauguration next week. Well, Isaac, boma ya chinja apa manje tiri mu chipani cha UPND chasta replace Patriotic Front yaba Edgar Chagwarungu kaya ni chani chamene mufuna muone cha chinja muri chipani this new government ni chani chamene muchitekera kuti mungaone ku cha chinjako.
Okay, inevenga kambe I can appreciate it. Oh, na bantu bonse benzo vota na mimi vinaendera, otherwise vinaenda chemushe tani tifuna ni peace in Zambia. One, umera chifuna che ni peace. Then you know Zambia is a Christian nation. At least funika che apitilila being a Christian nation and the peace Zambia funika nkalamo che makamaka futi muzi wa che Zambia futi ulimi unapakisa ulimi manje mu Zambia whereby bantu balima peze kati fertilizer so nkana hivi mona bashotera na fertilizer shani mona so at least peze kati fertilizer watako mushe nishankala mushe kanya fertilizer. Okay. Number one chain fertilizer cha at least kai wanda at least wakalima minu wao fertilizer at least azi wataza kwa nisendama fertilizer kai sponsor wa matita mushe bantu nivo sana nivo vutikana volemera so bayangana po che palika fertilizer che bantu at least then na palika dora che kapirako che kuti because vaenda maningi kai so at least kai tunanisha change whereby tifuna something vintu vikachinja so we expected these things to change, everything to change. Okay. So mufunika ati mwenzo kudia kasepa futi mbwele futi mkasepa yeah mwenzo kudia derere futi mbwele mderere yeah isipepe vichinja kai so mufunika at least whereby konkarako cheka change at least munga nkani che maningi che ni akadora che kabiraka che kuleko na kuma school minu wao jabati kuliwe nango azasiriza school but in terms manje kwenda college manje pana hapo futi ndipo mangala nanika mangala problem unaona te so paja mafunika at least muntu akasiza school at least atisako cheka course at least kali konse college cheka konse unaona ka kama nako chepalika college school che in fact knowledge is important, you know. Okay.
Also, that's what we actually have. Thank you so much, Mr. Isaac, for your time. We can only hope that the president and, of course, the new administration is taking note. We are Let's Work Africa. We do not have a choice. Well, that's what we actually had to get from the general public, an insight, a few interviews with Lusaka residents, especially the youths, which targeted those people that actually made it possible for the UPND to go to State House. Of course, there are a few other people that helped those who are above the youth stage, but the majority of the voters were the youths. And well, as Let's Work Africa Marche, there's nothing more you can say apart from congratulating the president-elect, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, and we hope that he leads us to our expectations. My name is Hakainde Hichilema. On behalf of the entire production crew, we say we do not have a choice. Let's Work Africa Marche.